Hello everyone, this is part 1 of my LMMS tutorial. LMMS is a free digital audio workstation that you can use to create and edit your music. The link to their website where you can download it is in the description box. So let's get started. So in this video, we're going to just take a look at the interface so we know where everything is. So by default, these 3 windows are open. The first one is the song editor. This is the main window and it shows the different components of a song. Then down here you have FX Mixer. This is what you use to add effects to your song, and you can also use it to make changes to the volume of the song as well. Then over here is the controller rack, and this is used to make changes to the value of a control, such as a volume knob for example, and these changes are made over the course of the song. For example, you can use the controller rack to make an instrument pan from one ear to the other. So let us just close these and take a look at the main menu bar. So the main menu bar has File, Edit, View, Tools and Help. So let's look at File first. So in File there's New, you can create a new project. And there's New from Template, you can create a new project using a template. Then there's Open, you can open an existing project. Then there's Recently Opened Projects, you can take a look at your recently opened projects. Then there's Save to save your project. Then there's Save As, if you want to, for example, save your project and rename it or move it to a different location. Then there's Save As. Then there's Save As New Version, and this allows you to make changes to a previously saved project and to save it as a new project without replacing the original file. Then there's Save as Default Template, and this allows you to save your project as the default template so that the next time you open LMMS, that will be the template that opens up. Then there's Import, and this allows you to import musical instrument digital interface files or MIDI files. And then there's Export, which allows you to export your song. Then there's Export Tracks, which allows you to export each track in the song as an individual file. Then there's Export MIDI, allows you to export MIDI files. Then there's Quit, which allows you to exit the program. Then over here you have Edit, and there's Undo, so you can undo an action, then Redo to redo an action, and then there's Settings down here. So let's take a look at View. Now the first 7 buttons under View serve the same purpose as these buttons down here, and the shortcuts are in the brackets beside them, and these are used to show and hide the different windows. And then down here there's Volume as dBFS, or decibels relative to full scale, and this allows you to change what the volume is displayed as. So by default it is shown in percentages. See, it's at 200%, 0%. But if you select Volume as dBFS, then it changes to decibels. Then there is Smooth Scroll, which allows the scroll bar to scroll along smoothly as the song plays. Then after that there's Enable Note Labels in Piano Roll, and this is used to label all the notes in the piano roll. So by default only the C notes are labeled. So if you select Enable Note Labels in Piano Roll, then all the notes will be labeled. Then over here there's Tools, And in Tools, there's a plugin browser, which is used to view information about the available plugins. And there's Help over here, which allows you to get information to help you with any questions you might have. So let's move on to the toolbar. So the first button is Create New Project. Then there's Create New Project from Template. Then there's Open Existing Project. Then there's Recently Open Projects, Save Current Project, Export Current Project. Then there's What's This? Now, What's This is used to get information about an item on the interface by clicking on it and then clicking on that item. So for example, you can click on What's This, then click on the play button, and then a box will come up to explain what the play button does. Then over here there's Toggle Metronome, and this button is used to turn the metronome on and off, and it creates a ticking sound that can help you with the timing of your song. Then down here there is Show and Hide Song Editor, uses to show and hide the song editor. Then there is Show and Hide Beat and Bassline Editor. Now the Beat and Bassline Editor is used to create parts of a song that repeat over and over again, such as drum beats, for example. Then there's Show and Hide Piano Roll, and the piano roll is used to create melodies. Then there's Show and Hide Automation Editor. The Automation Editor, you can use the Automation Editor to create changes in the value of a control, such as a volume knob, for example, by drawing a pattern within the Automation Editor. For example, you can use it to make a song fade out towards the end, so it goes from full volume to silence. Then there's Show and Hide FX Mixer. Then there's Show and Hide Project Notes, and you can use this to write notes about your project. Then there's Show and Hide Controller Rack. Then over here there's Tempo, or beats per minute, and this is used to adjust the tempo of the song. So you drag up to make the song faster, or you drag down to make it slower. You can also double click and enter a number. Then down here there's Time Units, and this is used to measure time as a song plays based on the current position of the playhead. So the song plays, it shows the timing, and you can click on it to change between minutes, seconds, milliseconds, and bars, beats, and ticks. Then over here there's Time Signature, and this is used to adjust the time signature. Now the numerator shows how many beats there are to a bar, and the denominator shows the type of note that equals one beat. So by default it is set at 4/4, which means that for this song 4 beats make a bar, and each beat is equal to a quarter note. So to adjust the time signature, click and drag, or double click and enter a number. Then over here there is Master Volume. You click and drag to adjust the volume. Then over here there is Master Pitch. Click and drag to change the pitch of the song. Then over here there is Wave and CPU Usage Display. And this shows the sound waveform as the song plays. Now when the waveform is red, then that means the song is clipping. and the volume needs to be adjusted. The CPU usage display down here shows how much work your computer's processor is doing to handle LMMS. So you can click to enable or disable the waveform display. So let's move over now to the sidebar. Now the first item on the sidebar is the instrument plugins. The first instrument plugin is the audio file processor, and this is used to add audio files into LMMS and use them as instruments. Now there are other instrument plugins down here, and some of these make their own sounds, and these can all the instrument plugins can be dragged into either the song editor or the beat and bass editor. So then down here there's my projects, and then below that there is my samples, and this contains audio files that you can use like drums and other instruments, and you can drag them into the song editor or the beat and bass editor. And then below that is my presets, and these are also instruments that you can use. These were made using the instrument plugins mentioned before, and effects were added to create different sounding instruments. So these can also be dragged into the song editor and the beat and bass editor. And then below that is my home, and you can use this to search through folders on your computer. And then below that finally is my computer, and you can use this to search through your computer's drives. So that basically covers the user interface. So in the next video, we're going to look at the song editor, and we're going to start building a song. So thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe if you found this video helpful, and I will see you in the next one.